cribs right here. This is where the magic happens. It's pretty comfortable, you know, it's pretty comfortable. Whenever I get bored, I throw some music on. Muy cómodo. You'd be impressed how comfortable it is. I don't like being in the bus too long, but it's good. And then this, I can lose my voice if I sleep with the AC too strong. So I got the heater just in case it's cold out.
Lo que me gusta de viajar en un autobús, I don't have to wake up early for an early flight.
It's a great way to travel, you know, en vez de levantarse a las 5 de la mañana, montarte en un carro, ir a un avión, un aeropuerto, go through security.
I don't have to worry about getting on a plane. Después del concierto, I go to the bus, I go to sleep. By the time I get up, it's time for me to get ready and do the show. We only use the bus when we're doing long, big tours. Por ejemplo, como el Phase 2 tour, que dura 2 meses. It's cool because you get to spend quality time. You know, you get to spend more time with the team and the band. Creo que cuando estamos en un avión, normalmente it's just like montarse en el avión y irse. When we're in the bus, we get to hang out, we get to listen to music, I get to write songs. I also take guitar lessons on the road. En el tiempo que estamos manejando a otra ciudad, lo estamos utilizando, you know, we're using time effectively and getting creative on the road as well. You know, when you hear a drum by itself, it might sound a little crazy, boom, 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 bah, whatever. But when it gets together with the bass line, con la guitarra, con el piano, it starts forming into something beautiful. Hay mucha gente talentosa allá afuera y pienso que cuando veo a otros músicos que son chicos jóvenes, chicos que vienen desde Nueva York, de Miami, de diferentes partes del mundo, ¿no? Y que todos nos une, everything unites us.
La banda se lleva súper cool, nosotros somos como una familia. Esta es mi segunda familia y yo sé que para ellos también tienen la misma opinión acerca de eso.
Really like a band of brothers. And we have this synergy, this integration, this energy on stage that not every band has.
And we're all different people, but music can bring us all together into one song. Al principio, these were all guys that didn't know each other, que no se conocían. They've all grown to be best friends. Y creo que that's the relationship we have. It doesn't matter the language you speak. When you start speaking music, we could all understand each other. A typical day on the road, I try not to do much. You know, I try to just focus on the performances.
But normally I don't talk much. I just drink some tea, relax, light some candles.
Entonces, I just really focus. I try to maintain myself in shape. I try not to talk on the phone too much, really preserve the voice. Because there's been shows, you know, when you sing 4 or 5 shows in a row, it becomes difficult. You feel like your voice gets strained.
Last week, que hicimos 5 shows in a row, by the 4th show, I woke up very...
Me levanto 4 horas antes del show, caliento la voz.
So we're gonna go warm up. We out of here.
Entonces, I really try to stay as calm as possible and with my voice as clear as possible.
A la chica que cante canción por canción, la subo aquí arriba conmigo.
Sometimes you forget what it was to be in a house party and dance a nice bachata song, un merengue, un reggaeton.
Algo especial para una chica especial.
Now I'm in the studio, you know, making sure that I can keep those house parties pumping. Y eso me regresa, I think it keeps me back down to earth. I love driving. You put the windows down, you got the music cranking. Antes de yo publicar una canción, la escucho en el carro, la escucho en la casa, porque most of the time, you know, you're driving to work, and that's where you're listening to your music. So I want to make sure that when somebody hears it, that it sounds good. You're with your family, you're with your boys, you kind of have a party in the car. And I just think it's a cool vibe. It's a whole different way of listening to music.
Tonight we are in Bakersfield, California.
Another show, another day.
Mi primera vez en Bakersfield, it was the first time I was in Bakersfield, California. No tenía idea si las personas me conocían o si iban a cantar la música.
No matter where in the world, no matter what state, no matter how many people are there, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 5, we always bring the same show with the same energy, with the same love.
Con esta producción nueva de Phase 2, teníamos que salir al público, demostrarle que hay música nueva, que no son solamente los éxitos del primer disco, que es difícil competir contigo mismo.
Every time I go to a new town, a new place, I'm walking in blind without knowing, you know, if I'm hot, you know, if I'm playing on the radio, if people know me there.
Wow.
Y algo que me impactó de Bakersfield era que era un teatro, a beautiful venue, era un teatro grande.
This is a nice view. He ido a muchas ciudades, muchos lugares que uno piensa, wow, are there going to be Latinos here? Y salen los dominicanos o puertorriqueños, venezolanos, colombianos, mexicanos.
It was a beautiful place. Y me impresionó que estaba lleno, las personas estaban cantando. It was a very energetic show.
Un show es como una historia.
Al principio, there was a little bit of a bump.
The music's playing?
Where the band started without me knowing that they were starting. And then I basically ran to the stage and I jumped in, kind of like towards the middle of the song. After that, we forgot about it. We kept on jamming out. La pasé súper bien. You know, this is a place where I thought que nadie me iba a conocer, un lugar que yo pensaba que quizás no iba a llenar el lugar. We were going to Vegas el próximo día. Esa noche subimos con los músicos. We were listening to what the show really sounds like. And we have fun with it too, you know. We'd be like, oh man, you killed it on that bass line. I got security with me, I got the road manager with me, I got the tour manager with me. When it comes to security, I try not to scare people. Reconozco que I got a lot of young fans.
I'm your biggest fan, Prince Royce. I love you.
My main security are Sparky.
Go home before you get on the bus. Oh my God. Clear, kid. Go ahead. Get on the bus.
He's Italian. He's worked with a lot of big artists. He protects me, but at the same time, he's a cool dude. My tour manager is Catalina Wolf.
Thank you. Next, please.
En esta industria creo que es difícil ser mujer. Entonces, to see a tour manager with the responsibility that she has, strong individual, strong Latina woman. In Bakersfield, she was sitting on top of a crane, and we decided to take her on for a roller coaster.
Eso no se hace.
I always picture myself in a venue that was full of screaming fans. I always picture myself winning an award. I just didn't know when.
Como va su carrera, de verdad que para tener 3 años en la industria ha logrado cosas que a otros artistas le ha tomado 10 años, 15 años.
Everything happens for a reason y gracias a Dios que me ha llegado el éxito con mi primer disco.
Nos vamos para Las Vegas, and I don't mean to sound cliche, but what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
This is it. We down to sleep. It's 12 in the morning, which really means it's 3 in the morning for me in the East Coast. See you in Vegas. Royce.
Bueno, desde muy pequeño siempre hablaba el español en mi casa y hablaba el inglés en la escuela. Aunque nací en Nueva York, me siento 100% dominicano, 100% latino. Y pienso que los latinos están demostrándole a todo el mundo que sí tenemos una voz, que sí trabajamos, que sí nosotros podemos hacer una diferencia. Y estamos aquí para representar a los latinos del mundo entero, ¿no? You know, I'm proud to be Latino right now.
Tenemos la continuación del concierto exclusivo detrás de cámaras de Prince Royce en Las Vegas. Let's check it out.
Es muy bonito ver que el público te apoya de esa manera, ¿no? Y cuando veo que las chicas me abrazan, me besan, gritan, cantan, canciones que realmente le escribí con todo corazón. Ver que el público en todos los Estados Unidos, el mundo entero, de verdad que es like, wow, you know, I'm so blessed and this is what I want to do. El poder de la música es algo muy fuerte, something very strong. La música está ahí cuando uno llora. La música está ahí cuando uno sonríe. La música está ahí at your birthday party. It's there with you on a breakup. It's there with you when you're jamming in your car. Entonces creo que it's very powerful, you know. I think you can tell a story through music.
2 years ago, I got really bullied because I wasn't the prettiest girl and the most popular girl around. And when your song came out, I just thought and I knew I was beautiful because everybody is beautiful in their own way.
You know, as an artist, I feel like I have a responsibility to bring out good music.
The best thing I like about Prince Royce is that he treats his fans really nice and with respect.
A responsibility to represent where I'm from and to represent my people.
We had a wonderful turnout. The people's reaction was wonderful.
After a show, he would stay 2 hours, meet and greet, no matter. When he says, I appreciate my fans, he definitely means it. And that's, to me, what sets him apart from everybody else.
I get a lot of presents. They give me cards, they give me letters, they give me bracelets, they give me necklaces, they give me teddy bears. Meeting these people outside of the stage, outside of the show, this girl came with her mom, and her mom was in a wheelchair, and her mom couldn't speak. And she said that her mom had just woken up from a coma. The only time she would move while in the coma was when she would hear one of my songs. And hearing those stories on a one-on-one with the fans, it makes you say, you know what, I love what I do, and it shows you the power of music.
Yo pienso que hay que tener buena vibra con los músicos porque, you know, those are the only guys that are really up there with you. If something happens that I gotta get off stage and they need to jam out, play a song to keep the crowd active, then they need to do that. Those are the people that are really helping you out and they're really making it happen. Los músicos, the road manager, the producers, the songwriters. Hector's the road manager. I got my hair girl with us. We got security with us. We got the production manager. We got the tour manager. And I think that's when it's most effective, when you can be a team. I think it's very important to take care of your team so that way your team can take care of you.
Confetti!
Confetti is the most important part of the show.
Why?
Because you love it.
Growing up, the confetti was always like the birthday party. Confetti was always like the grand finale. You know, as a kid, it was always like, woo! I mean, the crowd loves it, the music's jamming, the lights are going off, the confetti's falling all over, you can hardly see what's happening, and it just feels like another world to me. Entonces, me encanta el confetti, I love it when it's on blast. We got white confetti, red confetti, blue confetti. De verdad que muy feliz con los fanáticos que me han apoyado tanto desde el principio de mi carrera, siempre solicitando las canciones en la radio, siempre apoyando mi música y le doy gracias a Dios al público por su apoyo.